Welcome to the JSW Indian Squash Circuit Cci International 2019. So for the past few days, there's been an unbelievable atmosphere at this tournament so far. We've always had such a good crowd. Everyone's gotten behind their favorite players. The squash has been obviously of the highest quality. We've had the best players in the world here. And today I'm sure we're bound to witness a sublime clash as two very talented players take each other on. Before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors, the Cricket Club of India and JSW, for putting up this amazing event. As usual, just a few house rules. If we could keep the mobile phones on silent and avoid flash photography while they're playing, just minimal movement and minimal talking during rallies, please. And children, if you want to meet the players after the match, that's amazing. You can just come stand over there and we'll make sure you get a minute with them and a picture and anything else you want. So, that's about it. Are we ready? I'm not hearing it, guys. Are we ready? Come on. There we go. Okay, first up, Faris Dasuki is a former champion of this tournament, winning it in 2016. He held his highest world ranking of 8 in 2017 in November. He's made quite the comeback from a major injury. He's been smooth and dominating on court in this tournament so far. He took out Ben Coleman and Karim El-Hamami in straight sets before beating Commonwealth gold medalist and former world #1 James Willstrop in yesterday's semi-final. He is 24 years old and is looking to win his third PSA World Tour title today. Please welcome, from Egypt, Faris Dasuki. And it's our top seed who will be going against him today. He's been on tour for 13 years and is currently at his best world ranking of world #4. Today, this is his 20th World Tour final, and he will be hunting his 6th tour title today. His last title was the coveted Channel Vast Championships a few months ago. He's coming off an incredible first half of the season. He's fought off 3 very talented and tenacious players in this tournament, Yusuf Ibrahim, Iker Pakharis, and our very own Ramit Tandon in yesterday's semi-final. Please welcome, from Egypt, the world #4, Tariq Momin. All right, guys, enjoy this one. More from India.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the JSW Indian Squash Circuit International finals match between Faris Dasuki of Egypt and Tariq Momin of Egypt as well. In the commentary box with me, we've got Pranay Merchant. Good evening, Pranay. How are you doing today? We are looking forward to a crack of a match, we hope. Both guys, I think, have progressively improved through the tournament, especially Tariq. I think he started off a little rusty in the first match, but progressively has gotten better. Fares obviously has just been extremely strong throughout the entire tournament. Pranay, what do you think? What's your prediction for today?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Rashad. Looking forward to a great evening of squash today. Tarek's looking stronger and stronger through the tournament. I'm going for Tarek 3-2 today. I definitely think this game's going to go to 5. I'm not sure Faris has the legs to keep it up for 5 games at the pace he plays at, especially coming in after over a year out due to injury. What do you think?
Yeah, you make a good point, but I beg to differ a little bit in my prediction. I think actually it would be Fares in 5. So we'll see what happens in an hour or so.
Either way, I
Yeah,
think we're in for a crackover match.
Yeah, absolutely. The guy's just warming up. Temperature seems to be quite cool and comfortable, so hopefully that's not much of a factor. It is tending to get a bit humid, obviously on the court, so we might have some stoppages for court cleaning and things like that. But other than that, I think we're in for a great match.
I think watching Tarek in the first couple rounds, I thought there was a good chance he might get upset by the semi-finals. Again, another close 4 games with Ike Pajares of Spain.
Time.
There were times that Tarek, I felt, didn't look very comfortable on court. But yesterday he settled any nerves that he might have had by dispatching Ramit Tandon in 3 straight games.
Yeah.
What do you think of that match yesterday?
You know, the match between Tarek and Ramit, my assessment was that Ramit just didn't put enough pressure on Tarek throughout the entire match. I thought he was just a bit too passive, floating the ball too much, and at this level, if you're not going to be able to keep continuous pressure on your opponent, you're just going to get eaten up, which pretty much happened towards the end of every one of the 3 games. So I think Ramit, if I'm in Ramit's corner, I would work on getting him a little more aggressive, getting him to play some more attacking length balls.
Play will start in 30 seconds.
He just didn't look comfortable yesterday. I feel that was his first game on this glass court after playing all his matches on the traditional courts and having a walkover in the quarterfinals. I think he just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, Tarek made a point that sometimes that extra day of rest in the middle of a tournament sometimes doesn't work to your advantage, and it definitely looked like that yesterday. But anyway, let's get to the business at hand.
Cci International 2019 final match. Tariq Momin of Egypt to serve, Faris Dessoukhi of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games, love all.
Tariq going to start it off. We've got a packed crowd at the Cricket Club of India East Lawn, and I assess somewhere between 500 to 600 people are watching this match. I think that's a fantastic crowd for a squash match. And right off the bat, Fares starts in his attacking manner.
Yeah, I think we're in for quite a clash of styles today. Faris, we've seen, can put incredible pace on the ball, can go short from just about anywhere on the court. Whereas Tariq loves to put in those nice slow drops and he's rapid across the court.
Momin, one love.
Tariq's called the Viper on the PSA squash circuit, and he's known that essentially for his quick speed, quickness on the court, and those dinky kind of shots that he continues to hit from anywhere.
Wrap.
I think the referee may have thought it was a carry.
2 love.
I think there's no argument.
Play let?
So, Tariq overruling the referee, thinking it was
Just
good.
let one
That's
love.
really great sportsmanship there. Nice to see. We're back to 1 love. Fares loves putting some extra pace on the ball, and in spite of the extra pace, he's still able to be very accurate.
Yeah, it was terrific to see the way he played
And
against.
there you go.
The way he played against
And
James
out.
Willstrop yesterday,
Wow.
Willstrop just did not look comfortable at any point in that match. He's a
Yeah.
big man, and Faris was making him make some real difficult movements across the court.
Yeah, absolutely. Whereas slowing it down, just changing the pace a little bit, making sure that he doesn't allow Tariq to get into any kind of rhythm. And there's that volley. And again, oh, that one was just a bit too wide
And out. 2-1.
and little over ambitious, I think, from Tariq. From Fares.
Yeah, I think he's making his intention quite clear here. He's going to try to volley everything he possibly can.
Yes, let. He would have hit the ball and move for safety.
Yes, let. 2-1.
Tariq getting away with that high drop. Stayed very tight on the side wall. There you see Fares' pace on the backhand side. The ball looked like it was out. Yep.
3-1.
I think no fireworks as such, Pranay. I think both players just getting the nerves out of their legs, I think.
Yeah, just trying to feel each other out,
Yeah.
get into a bit of a rhythm.
Correct. Tariq has come out really positive, playing a nice, steady game. Nothing fancy. Looks extremely focused, I must say. It's a brilliant dig there by Tariq.
The ball was so tight to that backhand
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, that's a
Yes,
simple let there.
Yes, let. 4-1.
I think Fares is going to quickly realize that playing against someone like a Tariq, his attacking shots, which he was making outright winners with over the last 2-3 days, that's just not going to happen today.
Stroke to
Because
discipline.
Tariq is going to just
And
continue
out.
to
2-4.
get the ball back with interest.
2-4.
Yep, he's known for being one of the fastest players on tour, if not the fastest. And Faris has got his hands full today.
Down.
Just forcing that.
And out.
But that's his
5-2.
style, if he gets a little opening, he doesn't waste time in trying to get a length. He wants to go for the winner.
Down.
And again, those balls were going in yesterday,
6-2.
Pranay.
Yeah, I think it's just that Faris looked so comfortable yesterday and was able to shoot from just about anywhere on the court. Today, I think he also realizes that he's up against a different prospect in the form of Tariq Momin, and he's going to have to be inch perfect if he wants to get a winner from the back of the court.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's good to see for Tariq fans is that he's just moving effortlessly, and even the balls that something like that where Paresh is really digging it in, Tariq is able to get it back fairly comfortably. It's a good rally developing here, and he's just hit a perfect length.
7-2.
Nice length, nice cross court,
Hand out. 3-7.
forehand, back corner. The kids getting into it also, cheering for their role models.
Yeah, it's been fantastic to see the engagement over this week. Almost even between games, they're trying to hunt the players for autographs or pictures.
Yeah. That's a
4-7.
really lovely cross-court kill, short cross-court kill, second bounce before or into the nick on the opposite side wall.
I think this is almost a shot that the Egyptians have invented. That hard cross court across the middle, just dying in its second bounce on the side wall nick.
Down. 5-7.
Bit of a comeback here from Fares. A nice lob there, really getting himself out of trouble. We have some spectators just walking across the middle. Oh, that's just came out of the nick, and a nice drop shot.
Faris starting to find his rhythm a little bit now.
Yeah, it
moving Tariq across the court.
Yeah, it does look like it. That's an extremely tight ball. It's a cross-court fest over here, Pranay. They just... Oh, and that's a brilliant ball. How Fares got that one only.
Stroke to Mohamed. Ball came back to you. He would have hit the ball. Still not clear. He would have hit the ball. You're not clear.
What do you think,
So,
Pranay, on that
Mohamed,
decision?
Hand out. 8-5.
Touch and go. I felt a bit like Tariq was looking for the man there. Strokes as the referee.
Stroke to
Oh,
Dezuki.
so
Cleared into the incoming player. He would have hit the ball. You cleared into him.
this is a
Stroke
an
to
interesting one,
Dezuki.
Pranay. I mean,
Hand out. 6-8.
I'm not sure about a stroke there. I was just going to say simple let before the stroke decision came.
Confounding decision.
I think Tariq's just taken it and moved on.
I think, yeah, that just speaks to his professionalism and his concentration. Whereas we've seen a lot of players over the course of this week start to engage with the referee, pick up a couple of conduct warnings, even conduct strokes. Tariq instead just moving on.
Yeah, and then the game just goes to pieces.
7-8.
So I think Tariq was up 7-2, 7-3 if I'm not mistaken, and now he's clawed himself back to 7-8. We've got a almost inch perfect corkscrew. Don't see that shot too often. And phenomenal drop shot exchange. This is what we've come to see. This. Oh.
Down.
This is just a masterclass in the front court game.
Hand out. 9-7.
That was a really interesting rally. It had everything in it. And a corkscrew, so. Tariq continues to maintain a 2-point lead. But Paresh is definitely playing a better latter half of the first game. That's just way too tight.
Gorgeous drop in the front right corner.
10-7, game ball.
It's the amount of shape he puts into that ball, following through all the way to his target.
Yep, absolutely, Pranay. That's a really lovely forehand drop shot.
Down.
And that's a clinical first game
11-7,
by
game to Moment.
Tarek.
Moment leads, 1 game to love.
He's played a really good first game.
The first tournament I ever won when I was 8, 2002. I wasn't supposed to go for the nationals, and
Moment leads, 1 game to love.
Uphill task for Faris in the second game.
Yeah, I think it's fairly standard though that 2 love versus 1 all.
Love all.
Can't emphasize the importance of this second game for Fares.
Definitely signs of life towards the latter half of that first game, but then a couple of crucial errors, and then Tarek closed it out with 2 masterclass drops.
Yeah. Tarek is just absorbing really well.
Stroke to
Fares is
So
Haven't
this
cleared the swing. Still in the swing now. Still in the swing now. It was a reasonable swing. Still in the swing.
So to the Suki, hand out 1 love. Down.
and that's nothing but a mental error there.
2 love.
Got into an argument with the referee and a simple service return into the tin. But that's what Fares needs. He needs that little 2 or 3 point buffer to make this really interesting. And that just stayed in. Brilliant drop. And it's just,
Hand out 1-2.
it looks like his drops have become tighter over the last few days. I mean, this is a different level of drop shot hitting on both the backhand and forehand side. Oh, and that's and
And out.
the favor
3-1.
return by Fares there.
Yeah, just 2 spectacular counter drops from either player.
That was a little too high, but I think, and Fares puts that 3-wall nick in
4-1.
boast into the nick.
I think we've seen him do that so many times in this tournament so
Yeah.
far.
I don't think we should be surprised, but every time he pulls it off is just eye-opening. I think Fares was signaling for some court service, but Tariq thinks the court's okay, so they're playing on.
Stroke to moment.
That's a stroke there.
Stroke to moment, hand out, 2-4. Down. 3-4.
That shot yesterday again was something that he was slotting into the nick against James.
Yeah, it looked like he was doing it effortlessly. Seems like he just got the frame a little bit this time.
Yeah, he looked up at the lights after he hit that ball. Maybe he lost the ball in there for a second. And that might be a stroke as well. Yeah.
Stroke to Desuki, hand out, 5-3.
Back to a small 2-point lead for Fares.
Yeah, but I think very critical for Fares to just keep his nose ahead in this game. We saw what Tariq was able to do yesterday against Ramit, where all three games were fairly even, 5-all, 6-all, 7-all, and then he just pulled away. Oh, that's
Hand out, 4-5.
Fantastic recovery from
Yeah,
Fares to pick that up, but then just Tariq shot just too wide for him to get that last ball in.
Yeah, and it just shows Tariq's speed. In spite of such a fantastic drop shot, he was able to get that width. That might have been a little bit of a scooper.
Punishing rally for Tariq, but
that's just too good.
Almost good.
just the way he absorbed that pressure. And
Fares a little
5-all.
asking about the backhand pickup on the left-hand corner, front corner. I thought it was a bit of a carry, but referees thought it was okay.
Hand out, 6-5.
again, good use of that low mid-court shot. Not coming to the back, but then not a drop either. So really hard to read for Tariq.
I think it's safe to say that even if this match goes 4 or 5 games, the length of the games I don't see necessarily going to be too long, because both guys are pretty much have the same strategy.
6-all.
Anything marginally open, and they're going for it.
6-all.
Yet another example of a great
7-6.
hard low kill to that backhand front left corner from Fares.
Brilliant. Oh, just clipping the tin there.
Spectacular led to
8-6.
set up that weak burst from Fares and then just not able to put it away.
sounds like the crowd is 50-50 with between Tariq Momin and Fares Dessouky, which is nice to see. Encouraging both players.
Yeah, this is actually the first round that we don't have any Indian involvement. This has been a great tournament for the locals, having 3 Indians make it to the
Looking
quarterfinals
for the
this year.
player. I need you to go to the ball.
Yeah, Pranay, absolutely.
No let, hand out, 7-8.
Some of our audience members finding the decision quite funny. And Fares
And
obviously
out.
not too perturbed by that.
9-7.
Slots that service into the nick. Both players extremely courageous as far as the shot making is concerned. They don't think twice when they see an opening.
Yeah, but this is exactly the brand of squash that the crowd were looking forward to see today.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something we don't see every day, so this
Stroke to Momin.
this could be a stroke.
Correction, Dessouky. You would have hit the ball this time. Now the ball came back.
Serve to Dessouky, 10-7. Game ball.
I don't know how he got that out. Oh, that's just
Phenomenal.
11-7. Game to Dessouky. 1 game all.
that's nothing but raw power.
It was 2 years ago that I played my first international tournament, so I was really nervous going into the tournament. But I had this feeling that I could reach the finals. I was 10-9 up. My opponent hit a 10, and that moment he hit a 10, I just actually couldn't believe that I actually won the match. So from that point I've just realized that that is all I want to be doing. It was 2 years ago that I played my first international tournament, so I was really nervous going into the tournament. But I had this feeling that I could reach the finals. I was 10-9 up. My opponent hit a 10, and that moment he hit a 10, I just actually couldn't believe that I actually won the match. So from that point I've just realized that that is all I want to be doing.
Points
Dessouky
ahead,
to serve.
2 to 3 points ahead throughout the first game. Didn't really give Tariq a sniff in that one.
Yeah, just absolutely perfect strategy. Really cut down on the unforced errors, 2 in the last game, and we're poised at 1 all. And this has all the makings of a classic at the CCI today.
Yep, let's hope so, Pranay.
Yes, let.
Yes let, love all.
Oh, that's a perfect
One
drop
out.
shot. into the backhand corner, Nick.
Just a little loose there from Tariq off the serve, and then Faris pouncing on it to punish it with a perfect nick.
Top spin, forehand drop shot. And that again, just a little too tight, dying
And
away into
one
into the right front corner.
I think Faris looks supremely confident coming out of the gates firing.
Yeah, he looks a little more relaxed.
Yes, right.
That first
Yes,
game giving him that
1-0.
little dose of confidence that he needed. Oh, that's good. That's too good.
That's just what Tariq's capable of from the
2-1.
middle of the court.
Yeah. The ball was just way too loose and it got what it deserved.
Down.
This is the third or fourth time that he's forced
3-1.
that cross court from Tariq into the tin.
Yeah, just reaching a bit, maybe a little ambitious, trying to go for an attacking shot there.
Yeah. That's again. I think as the
Hand out.
match
2-3.
progresses and the ball gets softer, these drops are just not going to come back now, I think, because they're hitting it so well. First game, there was a little bounce to it, but as the ball gets softer, these balls I don't think are going to be coming back.
Stroke to Desuki.
Stroke to Desuki. 3-all.
Oh, that's too good.
Thank
Tariq
you.
called out. Looking for some
Court
call.
service, please.
4-3.
Yeah, just as you were saying, Rishad, as this ball gets softer, and we've seen these players really put in those tight drops to either of the two front corners. And it's going to get harder and harder to get that racket under the ball and scoop it up.
Court service dealt with.
Left box.
I think 4-3.
Left.
Oh, that just bounced out of the nick. That's a great pickup again by Fares. Oh, that might be a stroke.
Stroke to Desuki. No, loose shot.
He did all the work there.
No, you-
Made the
you shot
Suki
this
work
cross
around the
court.
court and
You
then
don't hit a cross court.
just hitting the front wall, side wall joint,
Stroke to
coming out
Desuki,
into the middle.
5-3.
Fair call by the referee.
Yeah, I think so too, Pranay. I think there really shouldn't have been much debate on that one.
Down.
Fares just couldn't adjust to that
Hand
awkward
out.
bounce.
4-5.
Yep, ball was coming right into his body.
Yeah.
He tried to improvise, but just
Yeah.
clipping that in.
A little bit of footwork movement would have helped him, but I think it just came to him just a little too quick. Oh, and that's a fantastic recovery.
This is lightning squash.
This is like absolutely. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes, left.
Unfortunate this rally is ending in a let ball.
Yes, let. 4-5.
Good service.
There's some ridiculous pickups by both of them.
Yeah, I think Tariq had gone the wrong way for that straight drive down the right-hand side, and still somehow recovered and made it back to hit it off the back wall.
There's a bit of humidity forming on the sidewalls, which would cause the ball to skid, every time it hits that wet spot. And Fares making sure the court cleaners address that as well.
Yeah, we even saw James Woodstrop over the last couple of days constantly want the sidewall wiped, given how humid it is.
Yeah. Use of height there by Fares. Almost a
Stroke to moment. The ball came back to the tee. He would have hit the ball. He had taken his position. You're not clear.
Tariq also laughing at that decision.
Felt like the ball had been put into the nick, just
So
popping
Mohan,
out slightly.
5-all.
Maybe enough to make sure that Tariq would get there for a defensive shot.
He's just gesticulating to the referee that thank you, and maybe we'll go out for dinner after this match for that decision.
Came on the side wall, Mr. Desuki, and he was ready to hit the ball. Stroke to Desuki.
Yeah, that's a simple stroke. I don't.
Stroke to Desuki.
Tariq.
Hand out
Bit of a
6-5.
love-hate relationship with the referee right now.
Absolutely. But this is the last thing we wanted was the referees to get involved in this match. We wanted to see the outcome decided by the two players and not the refereeing.
Yeah, Mr. Moman, you can avoid doing that during the rally, please. No, you don't. I'll call it if I say it.
It's a little bit too much talking going
And
on between the players and the
6-all.
referees. Just like to get on with the game now.
Stroke to moment.
That's that's a simple stroke.
Stroke to
I
moment.
don't have any argument on that one.
Ball's loose, coming to the middle, can't help it.
7-6.
And Desuki knows that as well. I think it's just the token resistance.
Down.
Again,
8-6.
Yeah, just a few too many cross courts from Tariq going into the tin from Fares.
Down. Hand out.
This
7-8.
latter half of the the third game has just been a little scrappy, and I think mainly because both their focus is a little bit off, owing to the banter between referees and players.
There's definitely been a small break in momentum, and you can see that in the play.
That's a perfect drop shot.
8-all.
Crowd loving that shot. Kids in the background cheering for their player. We're at the business end of the third game, and the risk of being obvious, whoever wins this game is definitely going into the fourth game with a huge advantage. Another great pickup from Fares.
Great use of that width to get the ball past Tarek's racket.
Yeah. Important point here. Just dropping in. Both players using that height on the front fall really well. That's tremendous amount of strength across the front.
I think you can see just how much these players have played with each other.
Yes, let
really able to
read. Yeah.
You need to do with your shoes, Mr. Disuki. Do you need it, Moment?
Moment feeling the court is fine.
Left box, 8-all.
8-all, 1-all. Pranay, nothing between the two of them. Oh, that's just clipping the tin. Tight drop shot.
9-8.
Ever so slightly.
Mr. Moment, can you just shut the door? The door is a bit open. Thank you.
Fares with a narrow 1-point lead.
Can you settle
at
down,
the business
please?
end of this third game.
Oh, what a drop. What a drop.
Just a little loose from Fares. Ball popping off the sidewall and
We'll do that.
Tarek giving it the treatment.
Hand out, 9-all.
Oh, that could be a stroke, I
left.
think. Oh.
Extended.
I can't see how Fares possibly would have played that ball from there.
Both having a nice laugh about it. It's good to see that they take
Yes,
it in the
let
right spirit.
9-all.
But I thought, Pranay, that was a stroke because Moment was in his swing.
Down.
And that's just clipping the tin. And all of a sudden,
Hand out, 10-9.
we
Game
have
ball.
we have a game ball for Disuki. Oh, and a lovely little cross-court length. There's some pressure there. Could be trouble.
Yes, left.
He's going to ask for that and he's got it.
There was
Court service, please. There was contact on the way to the ball, Mr. Disuki.
I do agree with
There
that.
was
Because
contact.
even though that shot
There
was
was-
good,
there was contact.
Pranay, and there was distinctly contact as he went through to the ball.
He did look to stumble
I would
over,
say yes, let.
over Tarek's leg.
Crowd not happy about it, but I would agree with the referees on this one. Tough call, but there was definitely contact as he was going in for that backhand drop, and it was not a dead nick. So
Yes, let 10-9. Game ball.
we'll replay the point.
Fares is going to have to be supremely tough mentally at this point to put that aside and just move on with the game.
That's a good use of height again, and
Hand out, 10-all. A player must win by 2 points.
and this is just what we've come to see, Pranay.
Exactly. Tarek having put the ball in the tin just the point before, goes for an outrageous cross-court neck and makes it at 9-10 down.
And that's a mental error there by Forrest.
11-10.
And
Game ball.
we've got a game ball for Momin now. Crowd is loving it, every second of it. And he goes for the nick. Not quite. Desuki picking up the pace on this point. Believe me, if there's one hint of an opening, one of them are going to go for it. A little bit overhit that backhand cross court.
Another
And it's just clipping the tin. I think Momin has just got out of jail over there on that
Game
one.
to Momin. Momin
Superb.
leads 2-1.
I started playing squash professionally when I was 8 years old. I was like really excited by hearing the sound of the ball. So I just want to be there, even if I'm
That ball was deep. Line behind was a better line.
Yeah, so Tariq just making a comment that the referees may not have an idea as to what game they're watching.
Yeah, I think at times like this, the players start to lose confidence in the referee and either get a little scrappy, start looking for the player, looking for the cheap point.
2-love.
And other times where there's safety issues involved, they're not sure and they just go through and play the ball.
So, anyway, Desuki's drawn first blood in the fourth game. 1-love. Oh, there's no need for that. There's a little additional push over there.
Yes,
That's exactly what starts to happen when players lose confidence in the referees.
But Momin,
2-love.
I think Momin's just trying to show
from
that
the left.
he's making every intention and every effort
Continue,
to get to the
please.
ball. He wants the referees to realize that. And that is a result of that no-let that he got a point ago. That's perfect cross court
And out,
into
1-2.
the left back corner. Great use of height again.
No let.
That would be a no let. That's a absolutely perfect call, I thought, Pranay, because
No
Tariq
let,
realized what Fares was doing and made sure he cleared additionally.
Yes, let.
Safety left there.
Yes, let. 2-all.
Oh,
Down.
that ball is center of the court.
Hand out.
And
3-2.
Tariq just clipping the tin.
Yeah, he'd set up that point perfectly with a wide cross court, forcing Fraz to go down the middle, and from in position just hitting the tin.
That's a
Short
simple.
moment.
Again, you know, a little bit of scrappiness
Hand out. 3-all.
creeping into this game. Not exactly free-flowing squash that we wanted to see, but I'm sure they'll get it. They'll get the act together. Fares anticipated that cross court beautifully. Oh, clipping the tin.
4-3.
No let. Winning shot. Winning shot. No let.
It's a loose shot from Tariq there.
No let.
punished by
Hand out.
Faz
4-all.
with a quick cross court drop.
Oh, that is moisture, I think, Pranay. I think the ball.
5-4.
The
You
ball.
want the side wall clean?
The ball must
Quickly,
have
please.
skidded off the side wall.
Yeah, Tariq just totally losing sight of it.
The crowd cheering on the court cleaners. Good. It's good to see them having some fun out here, especially the kids.
Thank you. Five, 4.
I don't know about you, Pranay, but I would love to just see this match go to a fifth game. There'll be a fitting end to this tournament for sure. But I think Tariq would have something to say about that.
Oh, absolutely, Rashad. I don't want this to stop. I want this to go on for another game.
Oh, and that's perfect. Perfect drop. That's a
6-4.
bit loose from Tariq. Crowd having a great time, getting a little vocal on every shot, every point rather. Back ball boast from Fares. Just squeezing that drop shot out.
I think the one thing that's really impressed me about Tariq this whole week is just the way he puts in that drop. He's not looking for that nick. He's not looking to finish the point off, but just looking
And
to
out.
squeeze out a loose ball
5-6.
from his opponent and then punish him again.
Yep, Pranay. Absolutely. That's perfect length. Tariq just squeezing it out to the back corner. And again, that may not, he may,
No let.
yeah.
Knowledge, handout 7-5.
Desuki 2 points ahead. Just needs to keep his nose in front for the time being, just to make sure he captures this fourth game.
Down.
I think that was there for the taking.
6-7.
This fourth game, Pranay, I don't think a rally has gone over 10 shots. Each and littered with unforced errors by both players.
Faris is just so strong out of the air. Even with that ball dropping out of the air with no pace, Faris is able to hit it just so hard to the back of the court.
Yeah, absolutely, Pranay. He's an explosive young man.
Line behind, no, you're going to the man. Take the line behind and play that ball.
Crowd not happy about that one. I would tend to agree with the crowd.
7-0.
I would say that would be a simple let for me.
Yeah, the ball definitely didn't get all the way to the back of the court. Landed in the service box. Faris quick as a flash across the middle. I think he would have got it. Just simple kill.
Good service, please.
Little bit of. Looks like they were playing Twister out there, Pranay.
You okay, Maman? You okay? No let. It's a winning shot.
I don't think that's a let, Pranay. That ball rolled out to the nick.
That was a winning shot, Maman.
I think Faris is just so strong from those kinds of positions.
Knowledge, handout 8-7.
Narrow 1 point lead again. He's going to have to keep his focus here to capitalize.
I think this is edge of your seat kind of stuff here, Pranay. 8-7, 8-all, 9-7, big difference. This point is really, really critical here. That's a fantastic drop. Desuki still in the rally, hanging on for dear life. Tariq not letting loose on the pressure.
This is just experience talking now.
Oh, that's just too good. I don't know how he got that ball, and he may have. Oh,
Yes, let.
Yes, let 8-7.
Brilliant rally, brilliant rally.
Box 8-7.
Yeah, Tariq is really punishing Faris,
Yeah.
making him move all over the court. Somehow Faris stuck in there
Yeah. And Tariq signaling to the referee to make Desuki get on with the game. That was a tough rally. That's a simple let.
No let.
No, that.
I need you to look for the ball, Mr. Moman. You're looking for the man. No, please.
Knowledge,
Again,
9-7.
can't agree with that decision. I didn't see Tariq Moman looking for the man. I thought he was just trying to get that ball,
Continue,
and the ball
please.
was high enough off the back wall for him to get to it.
9-7.
Another couple of crucial refereeing decisions
7.
towards the end of the game.
So, Desuki, 2-point lead.
7.
Oh. This is what we came for, to see a 5-setter. Looks like we're on the brink of getting a 5-setter for the Cci International JSW Indian Sports Circuit 2019.
Yeah, what a fitting way to end this tournament.
And Tariq almost whiffing at the serve, and he puts that ball into a nick. And
Hand out.
Ball's up in the air and
8-10
Tariq
game
just
ball.
slam dunks that into the net.
Desuki asking how he did that, I think. I don't know.
8-10 game ball.
Pressure, trouble there for Tariq Momin. Desuki needs to maintain the pressure.
Yeah, this is just relentless stuff.
It's,
And what a phenomenal counter drop there for
I think
Tariq.
that's on the basis of
No let.
the decisions being given,
9-10 game
he's
ball.
at least being consistent. Crowd loving every second of it. 9-10. Game ball for Fares Desuki. Ball just Desuki going for broke here.
Yes, let.
I think Fares will breathe a sigh of relief there.
9-10 game ball.
I get the sense that Tariq is definitely the fresher of the two. Desuki's taking a little more time between points, wiping down the floor. But anyway, back to business. 9-10. Game ball to Desuki. Tight length there.
Yeah, this
That's
is again
tough.
the quality of squash that we
Yeah.
are used to.
Absolutely. Simple
Yes,
let
let.
here. Simple let here.
Yes let. 9-10 game ball.
But tough rally at this point of the match.
Yeah, Tariq definitely putting in a few miles into Fares' legs.
You can see Desuki going for a little
Continue,
walk.
please.
Oh, and
Yep, he's gone for it and he's just missed.
10-all.
Tariq saving 3 game balls. We're back at 10-all.
10-all. Desuki has to recompose himself. Tariq is drawn even. 2 points away from victory, and he's hit the frame there.
No let. Need you to go to the ball, Mr. Momen. I don't want any comments.
Just yet another confounding decision.
No let. 11-10 game ball.
Game ball again to Desuki. I don't know how these boys are getting the balls off the sidewall here. Defying physics.
And Fares takes it.
No let.
Looks like we're going to fifth game.
Fourth game, we're going to 5.
12-10 game to
Little help from the
Desuki.
referee there, I think.
I've never played any racket sport before. Then we went to the court, and that's where I saw Diksha, and I was inspired by her. 4 years now. I just started loving it.
Two games all. Desuki to serve. Love all.
Fast ready to kick off this 5th game. It's been tight the last 2 games, both going into extra points.
Yeah. Pranay, are you going to stick with your prediction?
Yeah, Tariq definitely looks the fresher of the two right now.
Yeah, I do tend to agree with you, and I think that was a early error
And out.
forced from Desuki.
Yeah, full credit to Faris though, coming back from injury, having been laid low for over a year, and then making it to the finals of this PSA silver level event.
That couldn't be tighter, and finally, Moment just couldn't dig that out.
Yeah, it's really been a masterclass in the front court.
Of
all
hitting
game.
drop shots, yeah, absolutely.
Faris just starting to slow down the play a little bit, using the height of that front wall.
You know, when they have these exchanges in the front corners, I find Tariq to be just consistently and only hitting cross courts and those wide cross courts, which is giving Fares Desuki enough time to recover. Maybe he needs to rethink that style. Oh, and I don't think you can do much about that.
Yeah, that's just right out of the top draw.
2-1.
Just flat as a pancake.
That
for
was
Faris.
that was just an incredible low forehand cross court into the nick.
Tariq showing he's capable of the same kind of magic.
I think Desuki's still a little bit getting out there, so impacted his recovery to get to the next ball. But earlier part of the match, he was getting all of these back.
Yeah, this match has just been such a treat for the home fans. It's
Yeah.
not often that you get to watch squash at this caliber in India.
3-2.
Absolutely icing on the cake for this week. We'd love to see this tournament once again come back to the CCI. A bit of a wild swing over there by Desuki.
What do you think, Rishad? When are we getting a World Open in Mumbai?
We'll have to get some sponsors together, Pranay. Maybe we can ask our good friends Rushabh and Sahil Vora of Silla to put some money down. and he's finally hit a straight ball from the front corner. This is a hard rally, Pranay. And
How are these guys getting this stuff back? And again, just a wonderful rally.
wonderful rally, yeah. And you know, Momin expecting a
Yes,
no
let.
let, and I think
3-2.
but I think referees took the
Left
middle ground
box.
there, and yes, let being, I think, a fair call here.
Continue, please.
Momin realizing that Dasuki is definitely wasting a little time and gesticulating to the referee to get the game moving quickly. Oh, how are they doing this? This is just
Down.
These shots are winners against almost any other player in the world.
absolutely, yeah. That ball
And
just
out.
died.
3-4.
Almost looked like 3 bounces before the half line. Three, 4.
Yeah, Farah's playing what they call the Egyptian length.
Oh. That ball in the center of the court. This now, Pranay,
Okay, to continue,
this
Mr.
is interesting here. As per the rules, this would be a stroke for Momin. But before the referees could make a decision, Tariq has signaled a yes let. And
Okay, to continue.
Just
Just
not
moment.
wanting a free point
Be careful.
Yeah.
for something like this in a tight 5th game. Great sportsmanship.
great sponsorship by Tariq
3-4,
Momin.
right box. Thank you.
Recognized well by the crowd.
Recognized by the crowd. From what I understand, PSA is
Yes,
looking
let.
at
3-4.
amending this rule.
Farah's really being made to work here.
That's just too good. That is just too good.
Now let.
No question about a let on that one.
No let. Hand out.
It's
5-3.
fantastic setup. Tariq sending Farah to all 4 corners of the court and then pouncing on a loose shot, putting in that drop.
Tariq opening up a 2-point lead. Is this just going to be just enough to take home the championship? We'll have to see. And that looks to me a little bit of a tired error there.
6-3.
Absolutely, that's what I was just about to say. He's been getting those balls back all match.
All match. These guys have been at it for about an hour.
Settle
and 10
down,
minutes.
please.
Hour to hour and 10 minutes, I think.
Boys in front.
And
It's been fast and furious squash.
they've been working really, really hard. Three-point advantage to Dasuki.
Yes, left.
Yes, let.
A little bit of
6-3.
interference on the backswing. Referees agreeing for a let. 6-3, Tariq Momin. Oh, that's a bit too loose. Yeah, I see Dasuki
7-3.
definitely struggling here physically.
Yeah, and I think Tariq in his interview after his game against Zamit yesterday
Oh,
really
and
made a
that-
good point. It's just the little
out.
things, a little bit more experience, a little bit more fitness that really proving to be the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, one has to put into perspective that this is Dasuki's first real tournament after his knee injury. So all credit to him to get himself in this position so far. But we have to remember this match is far from over.
Yes, left. Yep, there was contact. Yeah, I saw the contact.
I think Farah's being made to work
Yes,
for every
left.
point now.
4-7.
No, he would have hit the ball. There was contact on the way to the ball.
I think Tarek's strategy here would be to try and elongate these rallies as much as possible. Put some more work into Desuki's legs.
Yes, lad. 4-7.
And on the flip side, I think Desuki would be looking for openings to try and close the rallies as quickly as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Tarek just looking very strong right now. Playing the shots right, but that's exactly what Faris is capable of, winning those quick points.
5-7.
And all of a sudden we are 5-7.
Need the court service.
Court
No,
cleaning.
no. Kaji, stay back. You can do it with the shoes and continue, please. Yep.
That's Tarek's experience coming in, making
5-7.
sure that no additional time is wasted because he knows he's got Desuki on the ropes here, at least from a physical perspective. That's too good.
Yes, lad.
Tarek wondering why those earlier balls were no lets in his case, and this
Yes
one
let.
being a yes let. But
5-7.
it's 2-point gap separating the, and all of a sudden,
make that one.
6-7.
6-7.
This is really going down to the wire on the Slawns at the CCI club.
Can't ask for more than this, I think. It's coming to that juncture that you don't want either of them to lose this match.
Yeah, both players giving
Both have
it
just-
everything.
Yes,
here.
lad.
Both of them
Yes,
have just
lad.
given everything they have.
6-7.
But unfortunately, we're going to have one winner. Let's see. I thought my prediction was more or less out of the window about 3-4 minutes ago. But he made
Yes,
a no
sir.
let for that.
Yeah, he really should have gone through and played
Yeah.
that ball.
Yeah,
It was just for the taking.
I'll watch for that.
It's a fair question, Tarek.
Right. Yep. Agree.
And I don't know what exactly
Yes, lad.
Desuki is showing the Christ.
Just a bit of a Titanic moment.
Yes, lad.
Sign.
6-7.
He used to be a gymnast, you know. Pranay, so maybe
Continue, please, gentlemen.
he's back
It's a
on
bit
the
of a
Roman
throwback.
rings. Oh, nice hold.
Just coming off the side wall there.
Yeah. Oh, and just clipping the tin.
He did all the work there.
These I can't
And
emphasize
out.
the criticality
8-6.
of these points here. Desuki's done really well to get himself back into this fifth game. Tarek maintaining a 2-point advantage here. Another big point coming up.
Tight.
Oh, this is quick fire stuff here. And Perez, Desuki just slowing it down. Trying to make sure he has something left in the tank towards the end of the game. Oh, and
How's he picked that up?
that is incredible strength across
Hand out.
the front of the
7-8.
board there.
Yeah, he looked like he'd been left for dead with that quick wrist work from Tarek. But somehow putting that ball back with interest.
7-8 from the right. Let's continue, gentlemen.
It looks like he's struggling here a bit.
I don't know if he had a bit of an awkward movement when he went down to get that ball, or was it just fatigue? But he's got himself 20-30 seconds of rest just by that little antic and back on. It's a little too high. Again, Tariq is stopped.
Yes, let.
Excuse me, Desuki is stopped. I think there was a little bit of contact through the center.
Yes, let. 7-8.
I don't know about you, but I'm on the edge of my seat now, and I have absolutely no idea which way this match is going to go.
Yeah, I feel every point has just been a seesaw battle so far. Just phenomenal squash. A real treat to watch.
And this is some incredible retrieving by Tariq Momin.
Yeah, the latter half of the fifth game, no less.
I mean, exactly. This just shows the absolute prime condition. This may not be a let.
No let.
Yeah, I think that's the right call there. He stitched himself up with that very bad cross-court nick.
No let.
And,
Hand out. 9-7.
For the first time, Pranay, I get the sense that Momin also is feeling it a bit.
Definitely, I think he's done a lot of work
Continue,
this game.
please. No, Mr.
Every
Desuki,
rally has
don't
just
get
been
into
brutal for the
correspondence.
last 10-15 minutes. It's anybody's game here.
That's tight. This could be dangerous. Just coming off the back wall, side wall. Oh, and he just gets that, Tariq. The cross-court nick hasn't worked today. This is going, and this.
He's not going to get let for that.
No let.
We have 3 match balls for Tariq Momin.
Just incredible squash.
10-7. Championship ball.
Let's see if Desuki has just a little extra in the tank to try and even up to 10 all. It's tight.
Let's put that in the tin.
11-7. Match to Momin. 3 games to 2.
That's a really great pass.
11-7. 7-11.
This was an exhibition squash for both players.
10-12. 11-7.
Tariq Momin narrowly coming out ahead in the fifth.
All right, Tariq, obviously that was not easy. As you said yesterday, Faris is coming back from an injury, but he's fearless. He's got nothing to lose, so he threw absolutely everything at you. Tell us a bit about the match.
Yeah, it was a very edgy match. For me, it was more difficult mentally because I watched his games, I knew he was in good shape. In a really good shape, actually. It's almost as if he wasn't injured. And it's very tough to pull something like this off on your first tournament in 14 months. So it's quite incredible, actually. But for me, as I said yesterday, this tournament was a bit tricky because every single opponent I played had absolutely nothing to lose. They were just throwing their best shots at me. They were playing their best games. And they put me under a lot of stress, all of them. So yeah, today it kind of had its effects on me. I had some really good periods throughout the match, and then some other periods where I was very edgy and nervous, and he was attacking so well and taking control of the tee. And then towards the end, it was a bit physical as well. We were in each other's way most of the time. Possibly it was a bit of fatigue as well, because we've been running for quite some time, and the flow cannot be as simple and easy as it was in the beginning. So there were some traffic issues, but then I'm so happy that I managed eventually to get through with the win in such conditions. It just gives me more experience, knowing that I can stay focused and contain my nerves, and to be able to pull off the win eventually is a bonus for me.
You're off to New York now for the Tournament of Champions. So how does this kind of tournament help you in your preparation for that?
It is a very good preparation. We've all had some time off, and it's always a bit tricky at the beginning when you've had like a month off, and then you go on and play a competition. I mean, Faris actually has no problem with that. He's been 14 months out, and he played like as if it was a tournament yesterday. But for us, normal human beings, for us, it's a bit. We need some preparation. I thought I trained quite well the last 3 weeks, but match practice is completely different. Like competition matches, not just match practice. So I hope that this could actually help me a lot next week in New York. I have a very tough first round against Mohamed Abul Ghar, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll be preparing from now for this match.
So lastly, we've always had an amazing crowd here. The kids, the fans have been really great. What is your take on the crowds we've had here in Mumbai compared to places you've been?
No, I quite enjoyed my time here in Mumbai. It is a short tournament, like time flies. I feel like I just landed here yesterday, and the week just flew by. The mic is on. Okay. No, the crowd's been fantastic. It's a very knowledgeable crowd as well. Yeah, they know when to cheer, when to remain silent, no flash photography. We always appreciate these conditions when we only need to focus on our job on court. So yeah, I really enjoyed my time here, and I'm looking forward to coming back here again.
See you back here again next year, Tariq. Congratulations. Guys, let's hear it for our champion, Tariq Momin, as well as the runner-up, Faris Dasuki. Okay, so we're ready to begin the prize-giving ceremony. So if everyone could please take their seats, we'll get through with that. The Vice President of the CCI and the Vice Chairman of CCI Squash, Naval Pandol. Mr. Mustafa Ghosh, CEO, JSW Sports. The team behind the Indian Squash Circuit, Ritvik Bhattacharya and Raj Arora. And finally, our two finalists, Tariq Momin and Faris Dasuki. please invite Rajaram to say a few words.
Thank you all for being here this evening. We've had a fantastic 5 days of squash. Many people to thank for this whole show. First, Mr. Jindal sadly had another engagement, so he had to leave. JSW has been rock solid with their support for many years. Thank you, Mustafa Ghosh.
Actually was part of that first meeting with Ritwik where this circuit was accepted. Thank you, JSW. To the CCI,
who's celebrating 75 years. What a magical occasion. Thank you, Mr. Udani. Thank you, Naval Pandol, who's been instrumental in setting up their support with the CCI. Naval, as you know, has been part of squash for decades. Lots of other people
to thank the PSA, the SRFI, our radio partners, 94.3, Being Human,
Dunlop for their squash balls, the CCI admin led by Mr. Jha, Go Sports for this wonderful court, this magical team that we've had cleaning. There's so many people to thank. I'm nearly certain I'm going to miss something. Who am I missing? World Squash, I've said Being Human.
It's been actually quite fantastic, but I think none of all this would be possible without the players. So if I could please request you to just applaud this fantastic lot of players. It's been absolutely top-flight squash. The Indians have been
on fire. We saw Ramit do really well to reach the semi-final. Mahesh knocked out Marwan early in the tournament. Saurav sadly had an injury. Not the best prep for TOC next week. Vikram had a good game. Aditya Jagtap did really well on the first night. So it's quite clear that Indian squash is shaping really well. Without further ado, may I please first request our president to say a few words.
It's been an absolutely wonderful tournament. I think our members have enjoyed watching every minute of this tournament as well as this fantastic game. My congratulations to both the players. There was very little to distinguish between the two, and fantastic. I'd also like to compliment the organizers for this beautiful event. I think it's gone seamless, and particularly all my executive committee colleagues and the administrative staff of CCI for ensuring that this tournament goes without a glitch. And also, I'm failing my duty if I don't mention my friend Naval. Naval is Mr. Squash at CCI, and his contribution is always invaluable. Thank you guys, thank you everybody.
Thanks, Prema. Now if we can hear
Mustafa, please.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations to both the finalists. It was really a very entertaining match, and like Raj mentioned, there was barely anything that was there to differentiate the two. Congratulations and all the best for the rest of the tournament, the season. We've been working with Ritwik and Raj for now 5-6 years, and every year the tournament gets bigger and better, and we're really happy to be supporting squash in this way. And you know, we really believe that there is a lot of talent in this country, and we want to see, hopefully in the years to come, there's an all-Indian final at this tournament. So congratulations to you guys as well. It's really a treat to be here, and hope this grows from strength to strength. Thank you.
Before we get down to honoring these two fine champions, we have two other people we'd like to felicitate. We've seen a surge in the growth of coaches in India, which is something that augurs well for the sport. Many of them now have hordes of
enthusiastic juniors joining their ranks. We'd like to honor and felicitate one of these coaches who we think has been absolutely fantastic over many years. He's gentle, he's kind, he's professional. From the Rackets Club in Calcutta, may I please request Mr. Odani to present this to Dalit Tripathi.
The Rackets Club is one of the oldest
clubs in the country. Come on, let's give him a round of applause, please. A warm. Thank you, Dalit.
The president has already said that Naval is Mr. Squash. I believe it's been a month of
thank yous to Naval from the squash fraternity. Let's do one more for his enthusiasm and his energy. Thank you, Naval. Can Mustafa please do this for Naval?
sorry, this wasn't rehearsed.
Thank you, Naval. It's always tough to be in that hot seat, and we've had
our team of 5 refs. I know the players have kind of shown irritation across the week, but they've kind of stayed to their task. It's always difficult to have everyone pleased with those decisions. If I can please call on court our 5 referees, led by Cci International, our world referee. Can we please applaud them as they head onto the court? Our regional referees, Rajiv Reddy, Dheeraj Singh, and our local referees from Bombay, Rohit More and Manish Chavan. A round of applause for these guys. Naval, if you can please. Cci International,
our world referee, Rajiv Reddy, our regional referee, Dheeraj Singh, also our regional ref, Rohit More from the CCI, and Manish Chavan from Bombay Gymkhana.
Thank you, gentlemen. If we could now bring on our 2 champions on. It was really
also a fantastic final. It doesn't get scripted any better. Very, very little to choose. Our champion from 2016 has just come back after an injury. I mean, he was actually clinical with James last night. Our runner-up,
if I can please request Mustafa to present the runner-up trophy to Faris Dasuki from Egypt. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Faris, before you, if we could ask you to speak a few words, I'll just hold that for you.
Hello everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the match today. First of all, I want to congratulate Tariq for such a great effort today and for winning the tournament.
Congrats. And I want to thank all the sponsors, GSW and the
CCI club. Thank you for everything. And actually, I want to thank Ritwik and Raj for great effort and for such a great tournament. And every year, keep impressing the people with such a great work. Thank you. Last few words, I just want to thank my team.
So Ahmed Shohaib and Walid Musallami, my fitness coach, for such a great effort. They have done so many stuff for me the last 14 months.
And actually my family for standing next, behind me and supporting me all the way till I came here. It wasn't so easy actually for me guys to be standing here and playing the final. So I'm really happy and I hope to keep going like that and to stay injury free. Thank you.
Thanks, Faris. And now we move on to our champion. If I can please request Premal and Naval to do this jointly, please. It's been absolutely fantastic to have a world number 4 here. We've seen some absolutely great squash all week. Our champion, ladies and gentlemen, for 2019, Tariq Momin. And now to hear from our champion, please.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to be saying the exact same words as Faris. I'd like to First, congratulate him on such a successful event.
I've never seen anyone come back after 14 months layoff and play like this. It's an incredible achievement. Yeah, I hope you stay injury free and keep playing this well till the rest of. Massive thank you, Raj and Ritwik, Sachika, and everyone who's been helping us out throughout the event. Special thanks to the sponsors, CCI Club, and everyone who's worked on making this event a huge success. You guys made us all feel welcome here, and we really enjoyed our time. I just hope this tournament keeps growing on the tour every year, and hopefully one day we'll come back playing a platinum event or a world championships.
Finally, I'd like to also thank my team and my family back home, my parents, my wife, my sister. They've always been supporting me all the way. My coaches, Haitham Aifat, Samir Dingoui Fitness, and my physio team, Tura Clinics. They've all worked so hard to get me in the shape that I'm in right now, and I'm really thankful to them, and I just hope I can keep on winning till the end of the season. Thank you guys so much. One last thing, I forgot, this is very important. I'd like to thank everyone who's come to watch us and support us throughout the whole week. You guys made this event a huge success.
Thank you for coming and cheering us on. Thank you.
Thanks, Tariq. And before we just have one group photo, there's one more
memento we'd like to present. We at the Indian Squash Circuit are very grateful to the CCI, and Ritwik and I would like to present the CCI, if we could do that jointly, to Premal and Naval, along with Mustafa. Mustafa could hold that with us, because I mean that's where that dream started. So this is just a memento from the 2005 World Championships. It's an autographed CCI shirt. I hope it finds a place somewhere at our lovely club. I want to thank one person, our circuit manager Nitesh, who basically is on the computer, he's on the camera, he's on the net, he's getting stuff done. I mean he's 24/7. Thank you, Nitesh. Put your hand up, everyone needs to see you. If we could just do one group picture, and then we can get some kids in the champions, that'd be fantastic. Come.